Okay, here are the answers for the 625 review preview. So problem number 92 says uses two similar triangles below. What's the scale factor? So 6 times 3 is 18, so the scale factor is 3. Or you could say it was 1/3, because you could do 1/3 of 18 is 6. To find x, x is over here, so I'm just going to do 8 times 3, which gives me 24 millimeters for x. Y, I'm going to do 30 divided by 3. So y is 10 millimeters. Problem 93 says, Alex and Maria were trying to find the scale side labeled x in problem 692. Their work is shown below. Alex said, I noticed that when I multiply by 3, the sides of the triangle got longer. 8 times 3 is 24. Maria says, I remember that when dilating shapes in less than 622, my shape got bigger when I divided by 1/3. So she divided by 1/3. 8 divided by 1/3 is 24. So look at each student's work. Why do both multiplying by 3 and divided by 1/3 make the triangles larger? So it's because multiplying by 3 and dividing by 1/3 are the same. B, use Alex and Maria's strategy to write two expressions to find y. Well, one of them I already wrote was 30 divided by 3 equals 10. That would be one way to do it. I could also do 30 times 1/3 to get 10. Problem 94, consider these two equations, graph both on the z-axis and find the solution. So for the first one, I go to -2, and my growth is 3. So here's my line for the first one. Second one, my intercept is 4. And my growth is, so here's my other line. So it turns out they're parallel, so there's no solution. 95, hollyhocks are tall, slender, flowering plants that grow in many areas in the US. Here are the heights in inches of hollyhocks that are growing in a park. A, find the median. So I just kind of went in, back and forth between the two. Find the median was 47. Find the first quartile, it's the median of the lower, it's 43. And the third would be 49. So then it says make a box plot. So I chose to count by 5s. So then I need the lowest number is 10. So it would go right here. Biggest number is 52. Then I plot 43, 47, and 49. So when I make my blocks, it goes around these numbers. It should look like that. Use the graph right to add points to the table below. So I know that I have 0, 6 is one of my points. And then I know that 2, 2 is one of my points. -4, -2. I'm sorry, it's 4, 2. 4, -2. -2, 10. And then -3, 12. So looks like my graph is going up by 2 each time. So my growth is -2, x plus 6 is my rule. You're supposed to write in words, so you write multiplied by 2. And so explain how you use the table to predict the value of y when x equals -8. So you would just keep adding 2 to the y values until we got to -8. So the answer is actually 22. 97, graph, use the directions to create a mystery letter on the graph below. Plot these points. Be sure to connect the last point to the first point. So 2, 1 would be right here. 2, 1, 4 is right there. 3, 4, and 3, 1. So it's a rectangle. So then it says rotate the rectangle 90 degrees clockwise about the point 2, 1. Here's 2, 1. So if I rotate it, it's going to be this rectangle right here. And then it says reflect the triangle over the line 2.5. So 1, 2.5. It's right here. So when I reflect it, it ends up here. So then the last part says, what letter does that represent or resemble? It's a C.